Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to DJ Real Talk in the Raw. I just want to say good morning and welcome, welcome to our podcast, DJ Real Talk in the Raw. Yes, we're back. We weren't on Friday. Remember, I had cataract surgery in my left eye. So both eyes have now been done. I can see. Yes, I can. I love this. But it is time for the show. We have an interesting show on today. Yes, we do. But first of all, what I want you to do is to like and subscribe my YouTube page, DJ Real Talk in the Raw. So if you are on YouTube, please type in DJ Real Talk in the Raw. I'm going to pop up, like, and subscribe to my YouTube page. I would greatly appreciate that. Again, all of you that are on Facebook, thank you. I have such a wonderful following. I never get under like about 200 and some views where you're looking and watching the podcast. So I appreciate that. I want to build that YouTube page. So if those of you that are on Facebook would also go to YouTube and like and subscribe, DJ Real Talk in the Raw, I would greatly appreciate that. Yes, I would. Listen. Our topic today, we are dealing with the orange guy. Yeah, the orange guy. And this Republican Party that seems to allow him constantly to do as he wishes when it concerns spending the American people's tax dollars. You often hear Republicans always complaining about cut this, cut that, cut this. You know, they want to cut your Social Security, they want to cut your Medicare, they want to cut your Medicaid, they want to take away TANF, they want to not deal with our young people with daycare, food, all of these things that are vitally important to all of us here in this country. They are always trying to find a way of taking it, cutting it, because they say it's a waste. It's a waste. It's a waste. Everything's a waste that benefits the American people. Those of us that have worked and paid. I get sick and tired of them talking and calling Social Security an entitlement. It's not an entitlement. You paid into Social Security. It's your money. And they're constantly always trying to figure out a way to take away from your Social Security. No, baby, no. It is your money. Wake up. Look at your pay stub. Every time you look at it, they're taking money from you. Those of you that are still working, paying into that, they are taking your money. Yeah, it's supposed to be for you when you retire. Yes. But they're always thinking of ways. Good morning, Gail, my little sister, of always taking from the working people. Those of us who run this country. Always. What can we take from them today? What can we take from them? And they seem to take our tax dollars because they don't pay taxes. Millionaires, billionaires, and trillionaires. They have so many loopholes where they don't pay anything, right? And so we are basically shouldering the burden of this country. Middle class and working poor people are doing that. And they're always trying to take away the money you're paying. So if we're paying, why can't our money help us, Gail? Why can't it help us? Especially when we get into that retirement age. Why is it they're always trying to think of ways, healthcare, all of that? The older you get, the more ailments happen to your body. They don't want you to have good health insurance, nothing. The richest country in the world, other countries, free healthcare. Here, they want to charge you an arm and a leg. And then, even with that insurance, some insurances don't pay much. I thank God for mine. Oh, praise the Lord. But some don't pay much. Is that fair? But now we have this orange guy in office who seems to just write checks all the time. So let's talk about that. Let's talk in regards to all of that. You Republicans, yeah, I'm talking to y'all because I don't seem to understand why it is you all are so. When they had the Muskie man, he was going to streamline government, all of this, all the waste, all of this. We're going to save money in this country because there's so much waste when it deals with people that are lazy, don't want to work, don't want to this. Oh, they had so many reasons for what they were doing. Got it? But what were they doing? Freeing up money for what? Freeing up money so they could use it. The same money, Gail, that they were trying to so-called free up, that were helping American people, they want to use it. Yeah. So are you really freeing up money? Our debt is trillions of dollars. So where did they free up any money? And think about it. They're not paying that debt down. You and I are paying that debt down. Remember, we're not millionaires, trillionaires, or billionaires. So we don't have all of these loopholes where we can get to keep our money. So we're the ones that have to pay down the debt. Our children, their children are the ones that are going to have to pay down the debt. No, rich people, I'm not talking about all rich people because some of them don't mind paying their fair share. But them Republicans, no, they don't want to pay their fair share. They want to take and leave the burden to working class people. So let's talk about that. How they just allow this orange man, Gail, to recklessly spend taxpayers' money just at a whim. He just spends our hard-earned money. Give me a break. So let's see here. Y'all remember the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool in Washington, D.C.? I've seen it many times because I've traveled to Washington, D.C. Gail, I think you guys been there. And there is this 2,000-foot long monument, to American history. And there was some renovation done to it at the tune of $14.2 million. Remember, it's a reflecting pool. So when I traveled there to Washington and I went and, saw this, I was able to see myself in it because it's called, Gail, a reflecting pool. And I was able to see myself in it. You look over in the water, there you go. There I am. Well, this man wanted to do some renovations on it. And at the tune of $14.2 million, they did some renovation to paint the basin of America's flag, was an American flag at the bottom, blue. They wanted to paint the bottom of the pool like the American flag, blue. Yeah. Now, this reflecting pool has always been doing what it was created to do. It was to be a reflecting pool. Yeah. This Lincoln Memorial there in Washington, D.C. Yeah. And we've had no problems out of it. Millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of people travel there just to see it. Yeah, all these years. Like I told you, I've seen it about maybe 3, maybe 4 times. I've seen it. It looked good to me. And so this orange man decided they needed to renovate it because he wanted to put the American flag in blue in the basin of the pool. Well, what happened? This newly painted pool is green. It has algae growing in it. What happened? Our tax dollars, $14.2 million that could feed children, SNAP benefits, on a pool that it was fine, Gail. Nothing was wrong with it. But he just has to find ways of wasting taxpayers' hard-earned money because it's not his. And now they have put fencing around the pool to keep people from it. They're claiming that vandals did all of this to this pool. From my understanding, the contractors that were renovating the pool has never done this before. But now, all of the news, Fox News, they're saying, oh, we caught the vandals. You see them with their hands in the water. Oh, look, another one has put their hand in the water. And they were able to do all of that. American people, I've never seen, Gil, I have never seen so many. Well, I know people don't like it. Stupid people. Really? Give me a break. We're supposed to believe that those few people that y'all trying to arrest that put their hands in the pool, the reflecting pool, did all of that, Gail. They grew algae in the pool and everything, turned it green, all of that. You dummies. And so that's just money down the drain. What y'all think? Money down the drain. And so now tourists, they can't go there right now. It's fenced off. Yeah, the new renovations, $14.2 million. Such a great monument. Our national Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool. No longer doing what it was created to do. Republicans, how y'all feel about that? I'm asking. Talk to me. How do y'all feel about $14.2 million ruining the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool. Jesus. But they're always talking about saving the taxpayers' money, taking away all of these wasteful benefits. I'm so sick of it. I'm just totally sick of it. I'm sick of this 90,000 square foot White House ballroom. I'm sick of it. Over $600 million, taxpayers' money. What gaudy gold that they said that's going to be inside of it. No cost to the taxpayer. And y'all believe that. It amazes me that Republicans, a lot of y'all, whatever that man says, y'all believe it. Not all of you, but the majority of you. You believe it. The man is a liar. He doesn't know the truth. But y'all believe it. So he said that they needed a grand ballroom. $600 million. That's healthcare. How much money is 600 million? It can do a whole lot, can it? But you tore down the east wing of the People's House so that you think you could build a monumental banquet hall in your honor. Listen, people. Listen. The initial project, if y'all remember, of this banquet hall, we spoke of it, was supposed to be $200 million funded by his private donors. No cost to taxpayers. He didn't even get the authorization to tear down the east wing of the White House. He just did it. Because Republicans are saying nothing, and they allowed him to destroy the People's House built by slaves. So we know that this ballroom has faced a lot of, opposition from the public, preservationists, because it wasn't needed. It wasn't needed. But just another wasteful way of spending taxpayers' money. But you don't need health care. Your Social Security is too high. Medicaid, Medicare. You don't need. Your children's daycare isn't important. Food on your table is not important. Student loan forgiveness to college students, it's not important. Paying rent, utilities, that's not important. But building a $600 million ballroom after destroying the east wing of the White House is important. A room that the taxpayers, those of us that have to foot the bill, would never, ever see. You never get to go in it. But it's your money. Who's wasting money? Where is the real waste? The midterms are coming. And it's time for the people to take back our country. It really is. From this Republican regime who seems to not want to do their jobs because they have relinquished all of their power and authority to the orange man. And all they do is sit back and say, yes, what is it that you want us to do, master? I just have issues with that. When they're constantly spending our money, just throw it up in the air because it's not theirs. Y'all remember the 250th anniversary celebration where they built this monstrosity on the grounds of the White House, that UFC piece of, I don't know what you call it, the claw, that a waste of taxpayers' hard-earned money. Why? Millions of dollars was spent on that piece of metal. But they say that this country has so much waste because you're trying to help the American people. And they're calling that waste. But it's helping people. I just want to talk about real waste. Our money. Just at a whim. And Republicans are saying nothing. But when you want to help our young children, the parents with daycare for their children, y'all go up in arms. When we speak of health care for the American people, y'all go up in arms. When we speak of affordable housing, y'all go up in arms. When we speak about necessities as food, y'all think $6 a day is enough. But you let this orange man misuse taxpayers' money because you're not doing your job. The purse belongs to you. Mike Johnson, Speaker of the House. That's who the purse belongs to, Congress. And because y'all control Congress, y'all have allowed this man to misuse taxpayers' money. Every day it's something with our money. So the midterms are coming, Gil. So we know what we have to do. And frankly, you're doing it already. You showed them in New York. You're showing them all over that you're sick and tired. And that, you know, action speaks louder than words. So when you go to the polls, your actions will definitely speak louder than any word could ever do, because they ain't listening when you speak. But oh boy, how upset they get when your actions show them that you are sick and tired. I'm sick and tired. I am. Now, y'all know this war that is being fought, that's going on right now. They have spent a lot of money, trillions of dollars on this war. Trillions. A senseless war. Senseless. Y'all remember that President Obama had an awesome joint comprehensive plan with Iran. It was finalized in 2015 in regards to these things that the Orange Man and his Republican counterparts continue to speak about: nuclear weapons of mass destruction that honestly does not exist. But this agreement that was made by President Obama, and it was going to be reinstituted again by President Biden, the Orange Men got in office and scrapped it. Said it just wasn't worth it. And then he launched our country into a war with Iran because he wanted their oil. He wanted to manipulate the stock market in order that all of his billionaire, millionaire, trillionaire friends could make money off of the misfortune of the American people. Y'all remember the stock market, Gail, was going up and down, up and down. You know, he gets on and tells a lie. Oh, we got an agreement. Listen, wait for Iran to speak, and then you'll get the real truth. Because every time this man has spoken, it's been a lie. Because that Iranian government have always come back and said, we ain't agreed to nothing. So they were playing with the stock market, insider trading. He go and say everything's fine. Stock market goes up. Then Iran comes and said, that's a lie. Stock market goes down, crashes. But in the meantime, they're making a lot of money. Yeah. Off of innocent people, their children dying. Mm-hmm. Because weapons of mass destruction, nuclear weapons, all of that. The fear of what they're doing, what they're building, the Strait of Hormuz, all of that. They still control it. Didn't he say we would have it in a day? They still control it. Actually, they still control. And guess what? They got a better deal under him. Because now this country has the worst deal ever. After a senseless war, what did we get? Nothing. What did we give? A whole lot for nothing. Trillions of dollars spent on this senseless war so that they could get richer. And Republicans don't seem to care. Our money. Our money. Every time Republicans get in office, the debt of this country skyrockets. Yeah. But they're constantly talking about the waste that is spent on the American people. The midterms, November. I can't wait, Gail. I want to do my part. And I'm going to feel good when I push those buttons. Because I'm really sick and tired. I really am. And so, our topic today deals with the Republican Party giving the orange man a gold card, black card, whatever you want to call it, to spend our money, yet constantly anything to help the American people, they are blocking to help you and I. But they're wasting our hard-earned money on well, his projects, because he wants his name to be remembered. One good thing as we look at the news, a lot of the judges have reversed and blocked a lot of this foolishness. And so the Kennedy Center, he wanted his name on it. It's off. Thank God for that. He wants his picture on our passports. He wants his picture on our money. And Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, spineless piece of crap, says nothing I get sick every time he appears on television, spewing out those lies. His face, just deceitful. And I can't wait till he's replaced. And we get a real speaker that's willing to govern and to do their job. They hold the purse, people. Not the orange man. Check and balance out the window. So I just want to talk about that, to bring it to the attention of the American people. Who's really wasting the money? Where's the real waste? Who's spending recklessly? The musky man. We're going to streamline government. We're going to save the taxpayers a lot of money with all of this waste. We're going to gut all of these programs. Yet our country's deficit has shot out of the roof. For what? He's building golden statues. Give me a break. So I came on just to talk about that, guys, because I wanted people to understand who's really wasting the taxpayers' money. Who's really misusing taxpayers' money? Where are our dollars going, and who are they benefiting? Him, his friends. Wake up, people. It's time to wake up. Time to wake up. So in November, as you go to the poll where you live, it's time for you to speak. They're constantly saying, if the Democrats take the House, it's all over. Thank you. That's the idea. Painting Democrats as socialists and all of those other things. All those negative words they've been using all over social media. Fox News, Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, trying to put fear into the American people. Baby, the fear was in you already when they start taking your stuff away, your jobs away, all of that, your livelihood. So now it's our time. I've often told you that the power lies with the people. You just have to use it. You just have to use it. So we're asking that you guys, in November, use your power and take our country back so that we can govern, have a Congress that will govern on behalf of the people and won't kneel and bow to that orange piece of crap. So this is DJ, Real Talk in the Raw. We try to keep it as real as we can. So again, what I want you guys to do, if you would, please, ma'am and sir, go to my YouTube page and like and subscribe DJ Real Talk in the Raw. I will greatly appreciate that. Yes, I would. Go like and subscribe so I can build that podcast on YouTube. I'm on, and I come on to be real. That's why it's called DJ Real Talk in the Raw. So that we can make plain and clear what is going on in and around us and what we need to do as American people to fix it, to change it. Got it? You have the power. Don't let nobody tell you don't. Your vote does count. So all of you out there that are saying, my vote don't count. You a lie. Oh, it counts. And the problem is that you're not using it. And that's why we're in the situation that we are right now. Because you sat back and did not use your power. So here we are. Stop complaining. But you have a chance to make this thing right in November. I'm just saying, vote blue. Let's be honest. Every time those Republicans mess up, a lot of you vote blue and Dems get in and turns this thing around for our good. Then y'all turn around and give it back. I'll never understand that. I just don't. I don't understand it. When things are going well, why do you go backwards? Why? Somebody tell me, why go backwards? I don't like going backwards. You move forward. So join me on Monday at 8 o'clock a.m. for the next show, DJ Real Talk in the Raw. This I want to leave with you before you leave your homes today. Plead the blood of Jesus over your house, family, neighbors, friends, enemies, frenemies, and loved ones, that God will cover you and protect you. Never forget these three mantras. My brother, the short guy, Minister Antonio Thickpen, says to go and be great. My God brother, the one and only Jesse Campbell, the voice himself, tells us to love and light. And I remind us every day that when you were created in the womb of your mother, God gave you a purpose and an assignment. Walk in your purpose and fulfill the God-given assignments that are attached to your life. Never forget that assignments are attached to people. The Word of God tells us, for a reason, guys, to watch as well as pray. So, is it prayer time? It's always been prayer time. But never forget that faith without works is dead. That only means that when you're praying, you gotta do something. How do we deal with carjackers? Because they are real. Yeah, they are. But what you're gonna do is keep your doors locked. Keep your windows up. And when those suckers walk up to your car, trying to get in, you invite them in. You're gonna put your foot on the gas, press it to the floor, and you're gonna drag them suckers until they let go. Then my brother, yeah, that Troy Taylor Jr. told me I had to give this disclaimer. You got to call 911. And I'm just saying, so that they can come and pick up that trash. Have a fantastic weekend. Go to church, brick and mortar church. Come on, people. If there's nothing wrong with you and you have the activities of your limbs, get your behind up and go to brick and mortar church. You owe God that. Yes, you do. Until Monday, this is DJ Real Talk in the Raw. Love all of you with my whole heart. See ya.
It's a new season. It's a new day. It's a new day. Fresh anointing.